Yo, man. I've been traveling and shit, trying to get it together. Um, I had some really interesting conversation over the past 2 weeks about business, about growth, about how do you go about running a company, how risky should you be when you're running a company. And so I feel like probably should talk about that a little bit. I think when you start talking about like running companies, I think it's very important to note that that shit is a loaded question, right? When you ask somebody, you're trying to figure out how to run a business. Um, it's not cut and dry. You really don't know how great you are or bad you are until you actually get out, actually have to do it. And then when you are doing it, you have to hope that you got the patience and you got the motor, right? And the enthusiasm, right? And so when you're talking about, oh, okay, I want to start a company, and I'm making $200,000 a year, but my expenses is 170. You're like, oh man, I'm really only bringing in $30,000 a year, but I'm building something that can actually be worth more versus me going and working somewhere making $50,000 a year, building somebody else's business that you're never gonna be able to sell, right? Um, so today's talk, man, we just touching in on these concepts of like what makes a person a good business owner, right? What makes them be able to scale a business from 0 to 100 or 0 to 25, and you attract partners that can help you come in and get it to 50, and then from 50 you get momentum and you can get it to 75, and then now you're at 75 and you might stay at 75 for about 3-4 years before you figure out what the next stage of the layer to get you to that 100% operations of the growth pattern for your business under your guidance, right? So when we started talking about that, you know, I think what's the most important part is starting. If you believe in yourself, start. No matter if it's a lemonade stand, no matter if it's a t-shirt booth, start. Whatever your business is, whatever your idea is, start. Because when you start, you are tested. The number one thing that you need to know about starting a business is that you're going to be tested, man. You're going to be tested on how you manage your budget. You're going to be tested in how strong your product is, if you even have a product. You're going to be tested if you're trying to raise money. People questioning your past. What are you capable of? Your race, your gender, all of those things, right? So you got to start. First thing first. Start a business, start. Get you a credit card, run your business off your credit card. Put sweat equity in it. Get resourceful. Get in the mud, right? Figure it out. Once you have started, now you get a piece of the action. See how it really feel, right? Because it might feel like, man, I don't know about this shit, bruh. This shit sound good, but I think I'm gonna go back to my job, or I ain't gonna quit my job just yet because I'm doing this shit part time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just work for the man. Let me just service them, because then you're not gonna waste nobody's fucking time. You know, trying to convince them to start a business or invest into the business for you, and you haven't even started yet to know if you even have the gas to go on this type of race. It's a unique race. It's not a race that everybody want to do. It's not a race that everybody can do. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's a race. And being that it's a race, you need to make sure that you can pace out everything at a certain degree. Make sure that you can run at the pace that you need to run at. But if you want to know about running a business, the best way on going about doing it is starting. There's going to be errors that you will never learn unless you start. There's going to be lessons that you'll never learn unless you start. You know, there will be successes that you will never feel unless you start. Even the smallest win, right? So, you know, you out in the world, you don't like your job, you don't like your boss, you don't like your situation. So you figure that starting a business is the way to kind of like resolve that, because you feel like I don't want to work for nobody else, right? Now you got to go out, test the market, see what you like, see if you are a innovative business owner or if you are a traditional industry driven business owner, meaning that you just identify what's already working in the market and you just trying to build a business selling water or selling, products on Amazon, right? Versus somebody that want to go out and build a first AI driven tutoring system, like whatever your ambitions are, right? But we running a business and we want to see about if we can actually be successful running a business. Start. That's all that I have for today, man. I'm in LA. I'm moving around. Last past couple of weeks been wild. I was on vacation for a week, so I definitely wasn't finna do no talking with nobody about no business. That's something that I'm trying to have boundaries around. So, business talk for this Friday with Ty. Make sure you understand that if you want to know how to run a business, you can never know how to run a business until you just start. Figure it out, start something, see if you like it. If you catch the bug, keep digging. If you don't catch the bug, find somebody that has the bug and service them. You can probably get the same benefit by serving somebody that do have the bug. So start your business. If you want to run it, start. That's the key word, start. So I'm out. Peace.